Nonsia abo apemu abusianfo yemamu nyina ajo UTV so eni omayimu ene amahudo so nsem ayensa kane aboaboa no eno na edru so ayede ebremo efri abeka junction ewo enkrakopon emu DSTV channel 360 enam so na Facebook live on so nonsia mpemu kasibwe ewo so ni senti betumi akoho ahwebi na wahudie koso ewo omayimu na nyumako bi adama eno onom akambom asiasene ayede anyumre kasibwe ebrebu na sa enumeko wondi ene
this way chocolate drink you hear any association nei ya chese enumre sa na chese nyunu eto a ya fe na akwakoye afufuo ne ya pesie ne banku akase bia awia odu banku no enumre sa no ote this way chocolate drink ba ko ano a Ghana ye ne aye koko nti antioxidants tom ne ade boni padua ne wom ono mo a na chese wotimi akoda ma digestion no so aye adwuma special ice mineral water esuo no a chese ye nyina ayade atumsi ye benom abusu immune system a doctor for chese ade be sa no wano mokra ne nya wei makomako woto yenom na fe ye nyina ye nya ahoden sabre ya covid edokro ye
yo abusan focus e boni de bedimu akutin bi enie ene de to su eduisia batuo commission wonom ehya ase eya batuo di ntwena se no si enipa dodo no a ene watumi di wo ho ahyemu
sanso na kase bokra mo electoral commission to the atuja say biometric enfidie no a wo de church okofodin eye mono dada bia ni
electoral commission to aso de atuja say enipa empem so ene akire awo wo matumi register wo no dodo no e kase wo moboa wo maheda ene wo di nipa ne biagum nanso maami je mensa chese sansam na nkofo ka no enya no kore
kase bokro ye mu ye bekọ akohwa ma so afọ ye ohwe o men sikasem tutu so no what the mid-year budget e bekọ akoto parliament amawe sikasem no de akọ akoduro
abetu dwase sese ye fa enkrofo e de wonom agu bambo enwumako ni mu a eno nso akoya amanyosem na wo yeso bo a edom kuma ho mrahwe de fie e de atudwa
na ni nyina awie no e bekọ amano ne akọ akohwa America ban no modern a wo bo sese Gambia kane wo mampani a wo ti akonwa so ya me ya wokokum Ghana fo bia no wo mo ezuo so no se wo akotwa brochire dan American dollars ya Trump die 3.5 million wo so mbaje afrintem akwa ne nye
awusanfo wei ene ensembia ebi eka wona editie na edihwe ene aso no so progian ye de ebremo ewo UTV so ewo enkran abeka junction meeting ede Afia Adutwumwaa Morosa mene
vem lady Afia Pokua ensem no mu chechemu na didi so
Africa sebono emu ensem enie Efri Ebra Electoral Commission ehye abatuo di ntro asie no ene de tosu edu ensia na no enom de atodwa se nipa dodo no a ene atumi di wo hu ahyemu se enipa empem so ahanu edioso ene de akire na watumi ede wo hu ahyemu a che se wo de ko ha mu abupan a eye 48.5% na che se wo che se nipa dodo no a wonom ayade ye pa na che se nipa dodo yi Greater Accra Mantam na wo mo de ne edoso enipa apem ahanum aduonu enan ene ena etumi di wo hu ahyemu fi ho a eye asante mantam ena to so no nso enipa apem ahasa ene edunkunu ene akire ena etumi atwere wondin wei eyensema deputy commissioner in charge of corporate services ewo electoral commissioner so ye Dr. Bosman Asare ede atudwabra no ne samtwerefo etwetwen enkomo
as of the 16 today happens to be the 18th of the registration, so as of the 16 which happens to be this last Wednesday, the commission has registered a total of 7,279,237. 7,297,237. That's 7.2. That's a lot of people. The Greater Accra region leads with 1,524,600. 1,524,600, followed by the Ashanti regions 1,319,498. Four of the regions constitute almost 60% of the registered voters, and these are the Greater Accra region, the Ashanti region, the Eastern region, and the Central region, almost 58 point something to 59%. Below are the total numbers registered per region. Ahafo, 144,961, constituting 1.6. Ashanti 1,319,498, constituting 18.1. Bono 293,284, constituting 4%. Bono East 261,503, 3.6%. Central 676,484, 9.3. Eastern 694,541, 9.5. Greater Accra 1,524,600, 20.9. Northern Region 434,601, 6%. Northeast 123,715, 1.7%. OT 148,111, 2%. Savannah 126,980, 1.7%. Upper East 251,134, 3.5%. Upper West 194,894, 2.7. Volta 447,254, 6.1%. Western 440,858, 6.1%. Western North 196,809, 2.7. So the total registered stands at 7 million. Total registered as of Wednesday, the 15th of July, 7,297,237, constituting almost 48.5% of our projected 15 million.
Abusiafo Edegina Electoral Commission kache na wo mu chese enkofo bi di sobo ebo mu se eye mfidie no a wo mu di tro di ni se dada woru man buge mfidie ni dwonku nyina dwonku rise na Electoral Commission fu ahye da akofa abo ne pada abo nkutodi abegina ho se foforo ye wudu se pepepe na se mfidie na afechire ne ho yi wo mu se nya no kreda yera boss masari Deputy Commissioner wo Electoral Commission o se mfidie mu yusu nyina foforo mu no kyen obi obekasa bia oya no oboa or pass ECD
The commission finds it preposterous and outrageous. We are using some of our old registration kills. To still clear the air on this, the commission acquired from Talis DIS 8,000 biometric voter registration kits and another 530 as spares. So in total, 8,530 biometric voter registration kits. As we sit here now, over 90% of the kits are being used for the registration at our registration centers, our district offices, and by the mobile teams. The rest are being kept as backups in the various districts. Inasmuch as scrutinizing the work of the commission is important, which as a commission we appreciate because it's an accountability institution. People should be able to scrutinize, examine the work we do. We urge all Ghanaians, including civil society organizations, to do so with a high level of professionalism and candor. Because you can't just sit anywhere and assume that we are not doing the right thing. You need to investigate and make sure you have the accurate information. Other questions about the Electoral Commission using old BVR kits in this registration exercise is overly pedestrian. And it clearly shows that those making the allegations either do not know the difference between the old and the new kits or are simply being mischievous. One distinguishing feature of the BVR kits is that the scanners are either green bits or Kojak. The current registration we are doing, the scanners are either green bits or Kojak, and these are the scanners we are using. The computers are of different brands, and the batteries are completely different. The current laptops are Dell, while the former BVRs were HP. So these are completely different kits. The commission is challenging anyone who has evidence it is using any of the old kits in this registration to show us the centers. Since those who are making the allegation, they are saying the centers are about 40%. That means currently in Greater Accra, nationally we are operating in 6,000, no, plus the district offices, almost 6,900 centers. And 40% should be above almost 3,000, or let's say 2,500. So that means these are things we can easily identify. So those who are saying that the commission is using some of the old case should give us the centers and we'll go there and remove those kids.
Electoral Commission for abo amane say a free ebra mo she dunchona se no ebesi ene enipa impem so ahanu edioso enkunu ne ekire na atumi di wo ho ahyemu na we na Ghana for say oh Electoral Commission adai na mo ha hamoni di number kakaraka obetu dwa de mo kan di entiase bi ani maheda no masese nipa ni bia gum e mo apagya number ni mu na mo kam na yeku ha de agunu na Ghana for na sansemi na Electoral Commission dwemtani ma meje mensa de atodwa se wo mo do ma dinsia kantam se wo mutwumade nyina no mo be ma emu adakofa ni senti ensem bia so mo de betu dwa no ade a eye no kwa ni senti no ensem bia manfo ka se Electoral Commission fo ahyeda omo boapa no masese nipa ni bia gum na number na akoso no obo de ro no eno no se Ghana 40 ensem bia etisa ya yemo engu wo kira wo si de bia no enipa wo mbetro wondin no wo mu wi a omo print bi adema party agents na mo wankasa yo mo calculations anu nti de omo ka no no true do.
I'd like to emphasize the point Dr. Bosman made about some of the figures that are purported to have been bloated at the head office, and to emphasize that this is not so. At the level of every registration center, we have all the kits churning out, they print out the number of statistics on the number of persons who have registered per day, and that is enough a high level of transparency. And this printout is given to all the stakeholders, and by the stakeholders we are referring to the political parties. This enables them to do their own collation as well. I believe that if the EC had an intention not to make these figures available, that printout would not be made available. But that printout is given to every political party agent on a daily basis to enable them to do their own tabulation alongside the EC, and to ensure a high level of transparency and integrity. Along the way, I'm sure there may be human errors here and there, but as we emphasize, we do have a process of due diligence. And when the provisional figures are churned out, we still have the opportunity to audit and do the due diligence that is necessary. And it is not only in those two districts that some errors were detected. It has been along the way, even in Greater Accra, there were issues that have come up. And whilst we churn out, you'll find that occasionally members of the public would also draw your attention to some errors and so on. But just to emphasize that the Commission is committed to transparency and integrity, we are committed to accountability, and that's why we are organizing these platforms and making available statistics and information on a daily basis. But we would like to thank you for your commitment to covering our work. You are part of us. This nation belongs to all of us. We are key stakeholders in this nation. And we owe it a duty to ourselves, to God, and to the citizens to report the truth and to report what is factual. So we'd like to continue to urge you to do so in the spirit of truth and transparency and justice.
Yemfri isin sensem no so na Afia yenko pesika kakra na yeko sikasem asoe no na omen foto sanfo yera kenoforiata eso obeko parliament na Afia media review budget no de akwa ne awe baabi Ghana oman ne sikasem akwa kodu yenyina nu se covid ba ye de sikasem a ho kire asia ba na Ghana ye bosia bo no so wahwe na ye de Ghana ya akoben hepeke line no nti oduru parliament ye ho ene wono abokwa akwa kirechirim sikasem no ya akwa koduru
Twe momo etwen no na UTV ye bi se omo se nyimbia ebra coronavirus abayin hwehwanso bone e wo sikasem so Ghana ye ka ho bi no e de be no mo hwe ani mu se obeka akire omo sei e no mo chiechiri mu efaye
ni na bebre ho a asesa hye anka ye bi free ase no nyi sei na ye pe no aduru be bi enam ya bi enti ye tini akwa akotena fie lockdown a obi anko be bi a na ni ye hwe ni se ni na akese bi ho a Amai no editor ibi ne 2020 am the year of roots inti akon no konisen oba bisa se sika na ye hwehwe dia ya akwan no ye nsa aka ye ne ye kobe ho mbosi ano akosi sen enti ye ba die o me kan sempa nkyere se sika no ye nye ntentem kura ye third quarter and fourth quarter there you meet me in sika no but ye ne bi no ho ya te so ne bi no ho ya to ne bo mu no ye hwe se ni nyina bi si yi na ka budget no ya approve man no ntumi ko Jesus kanabra me yamfa nsisi o man
Onimanyafo Johnson Kweku Edu Eyemrashi bedwani edema afo no South West ono so ekasa kire na adwense
coronavirus ebayi ama economy no agensem eni nyina mu no asoman Ghana no de menim yi se yabo ye homoden e wo kwan ba kwa na kwa mi titiro aye kasai ti se eto didie akofom sanse enwuma no bebre enipa no bi atifia ya obi anko adwuma amasika sem ayeden kakra nipa botom adry kakra sanse nipa ekọ adwuma nipa ton niema no na de sika eba enti ama etrojeje kra no esi e kase akofom nanso enu nyina achi no abana bo no homoden titiri pa enimi yese Minister of Finance na ahwe sectors ya akofom no a menimi yese mo ni da so se obepegem sector ya sika enko ho no many da so ni se sa sectors ni de homoden na onfe sika enshim especially roads nti me hwe kwan se ya wada be ye finance minister ebeka bibia fa akwan ho a ya wada sika foforo ehim
yanya ni ntie sesese wo fa enipa edwonum awura soja policy na afenso immigration adwuma no emu na se wunya MPP ni a enya de ebefa wo adane kokofu board bo unu animu a yempase mawda na wei ayesobo kase pa edom kuma ewo mrahye bedwafi wonum edebo MPP aban no wagina so ede atodwa se enyimu a MPP aban ahase eye no ewo ojai anyasa emwa wo kwan bia so.
The attention of the minority have been drawn to secret and clandestine recruitment into the Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Police Service, and the Ghana Immigration Service. In respect of one, we are told that the number is about 1,600 recruits. In respect of the Ghana Police Service, the last time the public witnessed a public advert in accordance with the Constitution and the Public Services Requirement and Regulations was in 2017. So we are asking fundamental questions. How come that for 2018, 2019, and 2020, there is no official public recruitment advertised serving notice to Ghanaian citizens to prepare themselves for recruitment into these important state institutions and agencies, the security agencies? The Ghana Armed Forces, I'm told, there is some training going on. At the police depot, there is some training going on between Tesano and Balogu in Bolgatanga. This is not an acceptable public service practice. The Constitution requires that there shall be no discrimination on the basis of gender, geography, region, ethnicity, and religion. But if that is done, and that is being done as is being reported, it raises a fundamental question of effort to politicize the Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Police Service, and the Ghana Immigration Service, and that only young people belonging to a certain political party are deemed qualified and are being recruited for this purpose. That is an affront to the constitutional provision of non-discrimination, and that can undermine the cohesion and unity of our country.
abusiafo nsensem we ya ye hia no ye hia ho anu ye anase answer said the broni ebeka no no nti akọ parliament ama eku a ewo parliament ya wo mo na ehwe bambo edwumaku awodo nyina so parliamentary select committee on defense and interior no wo mo pani a woni abedechira woda committee no ano deputy chairperson of the committee Yera Collins also amankwa ewa ahoma no se ne ehwe se no kre se MPP for na mode wo mo kọ asafo adwumanum ene bambo edwumaku na akana na ono abodwuma ya mo adwo
Yeni aba.
Honorable, we are deputy chair, committee. So, when you are minority leader, honorable leader say 2018, 2019, we recruitment could then I'm for MPP for one. We are where some for MPP for one.
If you are not, all I need is to fetch me. That's what I mean.
Media meton kapa anti.
Patch you, and but I say, Dedi kan medi eye domkuma banu danu ni eye monyamfo Haruna Idrisu ho yaw ene domkuma ni nyina ho yaw papa isan sensemo a omo friends entrofo de to oman no anim no tabinsuo bia enyinem ena nanka mehwe anim se ohwe eye minority leader kanini die wo mbremu as an astute lawyer he who alleges must prove it. Think utumra na wachesi na wachese unyina so se nsem na wo kano asumesi ana so benten na eye alleged training AKOSUA ewo police training school mehunu na se nipa no bia wote ha na mayokoni na asem no awo kano sebi na enyina so abem ase wo kano tra se wanya ntie ongoing training be koso na usu say discriminatory sansem na okeka ni nyina no mini aba de mini ni say diversion tactics omo person omo twi Ghana fo nyina adwene free publication of Interpol red notice police for dia beto Interpol for hwehwe enipa no bia ni titu ye
honorable we the airbus ni defense ye recruit nkofo akom de eni abusuabo bia ye be kwa bas no de no so da chi bia omo che se mo recruit nkofo akom mo fa nkofo na mo fa nkofo
nsem na aba na Ghana fo nyina ehwe se eye sebi kana tiki bia koso efa airbus no ho a ehunhwe mu guso no eno nti ena ma na di we bebo mu na anye bia no sebi police for ye recruitment omo was standard operating procedure efaso ohe Ghana Police Service Act 350 of 1970 now the police for emfa enye confaso di won juma that now CI 76 so it no matter they are governing laws lay down procedure
say honorable wa uni abema honorable leader o say honorable Collins
obia enim
honorable honorable standard operating procedure na wo kano one of them no honorable I reduce to say e che say was mo publish e wo the obo nkrata akese no graphic no ne adem o say mu bie ni wa mo publish ye e na kude ma fo mo agum
enya no correct ne aba wonim say aban yi
o copy of publication o copy
aban ensi say ya we na obi aso nim ye Ghana Police Service which is the main law enforcement agency in this country recruitment omo ye obi anim say aban ba ye na aban ye ni say there be ye betimi abridge internationally accepted standard in terms of police population ratio na ye betimi abridge that gap na o say etimi fa police for do na eno nti no ye mofra police for fa won batting and obi aso ni say the work of COVID-19 corona instance meeting no sa recruitment process na AKOSUA no omo hold on and I batch it no one omo guso a omo frɛ omo na omo ba be training enya sa fe no omo ye new recruitment exercise bia no kra bia nim no kra bia ni asɛm na omo ekanu sebi ye propaganda bi ne amayo sembi omo susu se omo yi Ghana for adwene free airbus saga no enti na omo de bebo mu no no kra bia nim
yo ana me no ase
before ye wo adwuma immigration service ye wo adwuma prison service obi ye na adwuma said Emrano lay down procedure no ekano. Why not any say when it comes to entry qualification or entry requirements? Say if a person call policeman as a junior officer or senior officer, person calls a senior officer. At least there also to be possess a minimum of degree, first degree. A person calls a junior officer. Obian is a policy for selection board. And I want to ask minority party, say, and you be a selection board, no, MPP, a buying pen for Ben, that would be. No more Timia Quaco influence decision. Say, young fa, assume a another of Benton. Why are we doing this to ourselves? I don't know this before, a person or money police for a contokwa. I don't know person or immigration service a contokwa.
I don't know, Yera deputy chairperson ya oda mrasebe dwagine tukuya wamna hwe bambo ene efisem emusem so Yera Collins also amankwa ene etene kono se ndisi fo azan ko an wo muye e ba se asem no mo pani ate ayira e de akwa kwehye bi o nti o mo asset o agenda to o mo asset o questions o mo answer questions o mu ni case bia e ma police for ne bambo dwumeko akar na ye to ansem no so no ye ma mesamfa ko parliament ansa na yakọ ensefo for so na parliament I to ama wo magye atum se enwumeko akasie bi miensa ya wo mba be yadwuma 1D1F na se na ka to bi anka wo so mutua no yetwem tintantom ye mo omuntwa omuntwa sa to no kapre kra se de ba wo mbetima be bie nwuma amaga na fo aye bie na chama ya wo ne da abejoko wo ma hye bedwuma wo mo ene hwe yesi kasem to so Yera asibe ye boa na anu ya kofo dua no okogina se ma hye bedwune wo mututi anu ono abo wo ya se we shall score you we shall put pepe nyo kofo dua fo we mutuma anu a ka fatiri si miensa nko ni nyina ba kofo dua ni nyina so munya ba akokora wo nyina ye gi tax na free so a wo mu bebie factory na man kofo fo wo ma enjoy no manya adwuma no bi ayo.
A number of benefits will be derived from the proposed projects, including an increase in employment, increase in export earnings, an increase in quality of poultry feed and livestock production in the country, a reduction in the importation of baby diapers and sanitary pads, and a reduction in the importation of car batteries into the country. The committee is of the view that the request will go a long way to boost government's flagship 1D1F program. The committee therefore recommends to the House to adopt this report. For Active Energy Ghana Limited, Vesta Oil Mills Limited, and Ada Premium Diaper Care Company Limited under the 1D1F program.
In response to how many companies under the One District One Factory program are fully operational, the committee was informed that a total of 234. The Speaker will demand a breakdown of the 234 so that it will fit into the President's vision, except one district, one factory. If we have an over-concentration of some of these factories in a particular area to the detriment of zero in other areas, then we have a duty to remedy it. So when you say 234, let's have the distribution countrywide in districts and in regions to appreciate how we are contributing to the success of this program.
I'm not too sure if the Finance Committee reverted their minds to the existence of this regime where companies intending to export 70% plus of their exports outside the country stand to benefit by the Free Zone Act, stand to benefit some tax regime and some waivers already. I'm not too sure if the free zone, resorting to the free zone concept would be a best and a better alternative comparing it to the 1D1F opportunities that are associated with this.
This is the first time a company from Adna is in a list to get a waiver for its company. Mr. Speaker, apart from that, they will need financial support so that they can expand the company and employ so many people. So I'm happy and I urge the whole House to support it, and I pleading with government to support this Abda Premier Diaper Company to expand so that it can employ many people.
Ausianfo kase boy efi UTV so ewo enkran abeka junction baby ye dre ye home so enche ebeba sesia.
abusia fa ma akwa baba UTV enyumre kase boyi eso ya to aso e de ensem aka no ato amoso
yo right to information say de anya baye mra ne sa eno no e bokwan ato ho no ama open information na mpo open sem bia say ya bam say ya henhen wonsa atumi aka ne ntem kra na wo mu anya asoye secretariat e wo amanebo asoye ho no wonkra ha sei na no eno so afo hwa amanebo nsem so no nyafo kojo ponkroma wakoye amamra wode abi ano kama pa woni UTV semtrofo edwetwe ho nkomo
Constitution Article 21(1)(f Emma obibia owo memu ha say akwanya se ope nkrabi anase ope the apotoka say friend information suehu bi e dey ni bibi se school no okọ say amanyo sem no dey ye say adwuma no dey ya o hu kwan say ne nsa be kan fi aban akachi bia sa suehu no wo na ekwan a ye faso ma ye nsa ka no de ekwan ye faso ma ye nsa ka no de ne ye nhye da ni eno nti na wo se ye mra friend right to information act no na kire kwan a wo be faso na nsa ka sa suehu no sa mra no nyame adoma pani adanko akufo ado obaye no wa ma ya hye sa mra no eno ma Ministry of Information adwuma se ye nhwe na enema ye be ma mra no ye de aye adwuma no ya hwe ne aye ebi ne ye bia no ase nti Information Service Department create division wa ha se e friend no RTI division ho na ne ya ba be bia no yi o ma pa ompanimfo so a aban akachi totin no eno so na mo hwe na omo ayewa se na ne bia no ye say obia a obe ye adwuma wo RTI ni mu ana se RTI division wo ha de kan fa perpere ye enye na adwuma ye ka se adwuma no eye no wotwe kosi no num krata be kan sa na wotwe mu wo se otumi wie hu adwuma wo se oye ni na ne perpere so no kredie eno so ya de aye sere se omo hwe no mo fanya adwuma na mamra o mampani ama ya hye no aso aba ma nyina
Afia de nsefo for to aso nim say free COVID-19 baye afo bebre na di su ebo bnaka senkora na yemo omumra fie na doctor for bebre so bokokose yemo mbe fie a wa hwe na beye a 70 ade no akoye ha ene ha obi an na dwene UTV cameras esi krom bu say omanfo say yenye ndeni
Ababia school ama final year students no betro enso hwe ne ko abeto dwase senior high school South Ghana Ghana asini bi enya coronavirus no ena Ghana fo bi akira ba no se we kura po school bi ekokoye den tumne nkura ne kotene fie ne monya coronavirus no aban se de bi wontum esan se nkura ne ko fie pomde yade ne kwa kosa enkrofo nti omontena school board mo wa eno ne nam so ema UTV yetisi monten so a yaje Ghana fo adwe nkire fa ho sei
me de me huni se amoko fie na enu mo mbeboa because se de yare ne tie no se de spread no me huni se amoko fie mo ma enu mo mbeboa
nti me dia mefo aban no sesa nkwara no entena ho na omo nye omo exams no omo wi a na omo abafie mete kwara se akra girls dia no omo tumi contain omo ayi no approve negative nti why do you bring them to the house nti omo nto so na omo nye omo de na mom safety precautions ne dia protocols ne dia omo a teacher for headmasters ne mpanifo wo school onyina omo ma school for no eni so no mu diswa me wa rehim say bibia ni ho a besi biem they should allow them to stay
say so already no mu kwadada omo school mu enti say yale na ba no ye cycle from befia even car obetem aba e bia taxi obefa kwa driving mo beso ni mu ono so be infection and if obekomu afi de be quarantine omo ina enti ma dwin senka omo wo school mu ho
it was so mbefie mu mrafie ombefie ye pa because nkola no te say I didn't. Ombe ukra anti Mr. say, woman call an number of you, Ombe me depa.
Oh, me more dear, my drink, and say, Yaman Crano and internet school because Nipabaku, honestly, Nipabaku Pekura Frima, with COVID or whatever sickness.
Abutiafo na we kaseboya na yeguso ede bro live e wo UTV so ye nwumre kasebo ede bro no ye twe ho aba ye ba ye aka kire bia no ye besum ni nyina gum so na afi ede kasebo no abawie ye ba sisia
Awusuafo mamu nyina akwaba ebaka sebo so na yetoa so edemo akọ edwadie ensemu na edwadie ensemu no wuti ye lotteries wonom eto akrade womo eye draw na watudi *787# jackpot na yenya ntia se odwadi ni bia owo ogwa Cape Coast ani din ede John Otu wono ena na watwi watumi edi emunkunum at 20,000 Ghana cedis na watam ede akofie.
John Otu adwuma ewo mfimfiri mantem Cape Coast na uchiye lotteries for loto no muchwane na watch bia no ena wodi 20,000 Ghana cedis ebro ne UTV edi enkomo no cheche mu so fa ne phone no ena obo *787# ba ye no na watch eto so aduonu nwotwero na ebo ne din se wodi enkonim empenifo de ne sika ama na wese no enye din bia
ne makache Ghana for so bia mfa no hwem me wini bebre repa ntuwa do ho be hyem bia no ebobo because me say na me adwuma ekofo mu eso na maninda me be ya mesaka mesika to obi amfa no ho hyem me win 20,000 *787 no obi amfa no ho hyem no ntwa pa wutwa ubedi sisi a obeso ada do sika show
na opinion on the head of customer experience edema uchiye lotteries no Rua Richard Akotobamfo ene UTV ekasa cheche lotu no mu sei ekire yen.
John is our unique prize winner from last week draw na draw 33 last Saturday. This Saturday, jackpot price no increase. Last week, na 70,000 Ghana cedis. Based on so be in the jackpot, now this Saturday, no jackpot na increase to 136,500 Ghana cedis. A patch say, nipa ba kubeti menya ho akonya edisa sika we Saturday a ebe. Na mom no DSND kind say Thursday a ebe. Your rewarding nkofo miensa with 1,000 Ghana cedis. The yan is our phone, dial *787#. To ticket IMPM so bro miensa. And to ticket a pim so bro miensa, you qualify to win 1,000 Ghana cedis on Thursday. Equaling so ube winning 136,500 Ghana cedis. Saturday a ebe. And ya non kwa achade bebre o honom 1,000 Ghana cedis omu 200 Ghana cedis omu and at the pim so. Nipa ba kutimi di prizes bebre. And this is your opportunity as well. Me assure say we unsa man for bebre testify say *787 ashayampa. And ya gamer obo a ube nu ho. A game a obo obetima sesa wa brabo for the better. Enti nyagidie the answer wa fa phone no about *787#. Unya ragro ni mobia, you also stand a chance to win big as well.
Ewe awusianfo na eha ena emre eme kwan amakasebo no yede asie nanso yetwe ehutiawa abasisia.